Guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another vlog. I hope you guys are doing so well. Please excuse just my overall appearance and the way that I am lacking energy. I can't even put my words together. I have had quite a busy week, starting from like last weekend with the royal wedding. It was amazing. Oh, right after the wedding, my cousin was in town with her fiance and we went out to a family dinner, and something must have happened, but I got a food bug. I don't believe it's food poisoning because I'm not throwing up. I am able to keep my food down. However, within the 10 to 20 minutes, I'm like shooting it out of my ass. Like water is literally like shooting. I'm sorry, TMI, but that's exactly what's happening. So I have not been able to keep food down in that way, but that is the only time that I feel somewhat energetic. But then when the food is in my stomach is like pulsating because it's like trying to break it down. So I am dealing with a lot right now. My mom also has the same symptoms. My mom is the only one that has the same symptoms. It was 13 of us at dinner and only 2 of us have symptoms, which is so weird. I feel much better today, like stomach-wise. I don't know why I'm holding onto my chest, but stomach-wise, I feel great. However, I am starting to feel the lack of energy and like nutrition because my body isn't holding on to anything. However, because I am feeling a lot weaker than I thought I was going to be when I had planned that I was gonna do a reset, I will have to take it a lot slower today, but that's okay. I'm going to start with collecting my laundry and heading over to my parents. My mom will not be cooking today because I don't want her to. She is equally as freaking sick as me, if not more. I'm sure she's feeling extremely unenergetic. Actually, I might go and run and get her some like electrolytes or something. Actually, no, I have some electrolytes. I'll have to bring it to her and make her drink it. She is horrible at drinking water, so I know that woman is struggling way more than I am. So I'm gonna start with collecting laundry and we are gonna head over. I honestly need to be better at putting my clothes away. And I usually am when I'm home alone, but when I'm like running around and doing things or people are over, I get so like caught up in the moment that I forget. And then I end up just piling it. That's why my mom, when I was younger, was always like, you're not allowed to have chairs in your room because you're just gonna end up putting a bunch of crap on it. And obviously now that I'm an adult, I'm better at it, but she was so right. Like for instance, all these clothes are from this past week, from like going to dinner and stuff and just coming home and taking it off and throwing it somewhere. Ugh. I'm starting to get really hungry and I don't like getting hungry. You guys know when you've been like sick for a bit, especially with like food poisoning or anything stomach related, you're like, oh my God, I'm so hungry, but like I'm so scared to eat. Like I'm so scared to eat. I just got back from my parents, finished laundry. I'm gonna hurry up and put things away because I need to call Kim because we are officially a part of the Love Island bandwagon because it's so entertaining. I just finished watching Love Island, the newest episode, and wow, I'm very confused. I'm cleaning out this adapter for the vacuum so that I can vacuum my couch. But yeah, this previous episode of Love Island, I'm just so like, why were the people who were chosen to leave chosen? Very confused. But I think it was a PR thing. I have a feeling producers were a part of that decision making. We also didn't get to watch them like decide. So I feel like it was, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a problem with Huda, but I'm rather surprised that she was kept. But I think she makes for great television, so that's why. And then, I don't know. I'm just very confused. Like very, very confused. I hear my phone going off.
Is Sierra.
catching up with last season's Love Island, so don't mind that. I'm gonna start organizing stuff around my fireplace. I wanted to dress it up a little, so I'm kind of just testing things out. I'm wondering if I want to keep that bottle. I don't necessarily love those plants in it, but I'm trying to get the vibe, you know, so trying to see what it looks like. Hello, you guys. My goodness, I am still recovering from my stomach bug. It is taking a long while, okay? It's been, I don't even know how many days at this point, but I am feeling much better today. My stomach, not so much, but like TMI, my poop is looking better. So that's how I know I'm feeling better. At least my like body is, you know, going back to normal, but I'm still feeling it. I've been hydrating so much because obviously when you're going this way or that way, it's a lot of, you know, you're missing out on hydration. So I've been hydrating like crazy, taking some electrolytes and just making sure that I'm hydrating as much as possible. The only thing that really sucks about this reset is that I am not able to do things that I would do in like one day. I had to split them up. I dropped off Clem for her groom and I picked up some snacks for her because she is a snack queen and she's running out because her stuff is down here. Actually, speaking of, I do need to move this. The boys are so smart. They sniffed this the moment they walked into my apartment. So I am going to move it. I just haven't decided how I'm going to organize it yet. But a lot of her snacks are empty. Like she's almost done with the chicken gizzards, which is her favorite. There's also these duck jerkies that she really likes. I will link them down below because they're from Amazon and they're great. She loves them. They're also 100% ingredients, which I really, really like. I don't love giving her a bunch of other stuff. Sometimes I will just because, you know, she's living. It smells good. It must taste good. But most of the time I try to find like 100% clean ingredients. Like this is just salmon skin. Her Thea bought her an extra bag, so I didn't pick one up. This one's in the back. She also has these little cheese puffs that I got on Amazon. It's just Gouda cheese and they're little tiny cheese puffs. They also have cheddar and Casper was here recently and he loved these. I feel like Clemmy was kind of like, meh, it's good. I don't think she likes Gouda, but the second she saw Casper chewing on them, she was like, okay, yeah, I like them. So now she'll eat them religiously, which is so funny. But I picked up some more snacks from Trader Joe's. I have the salmon and sweet potato recipe. Then I have the smoked chicken tenders, which is basically like literal dried up pieces of chicken breast. Then I also got the salmon jerky. And I also picked up the crispy chicken chips. I got these from Amazon, not the Trader Joe's kinds, a different kind. And she just finished them and she really, really likes them. I just made myself a sandwich. Oh my goodness, looks so good. Amazing. It has ham and egg and bacon and cheese. Mmm. 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 You guys, my sandwich is so fucking good. I'm gonna move on to some fruits. Hopefully that'll also help with hydration. Pineapples are my favorite. I also have some watermelon in the fridge that I need to cut up. I think I'll cut that up tonight and have some.
Hello, random intermission in between the vlog, but I needed to clear it up because I realized as I was editing and putting clips together that I remember filming the first portion of this vlog that you have already watched, and in my head, I thought I was filming to go with it. Like, I almost had forgotten what I filmed in the first portion, so I thought I was kind of just like, oh, I can just continue the vlog. But what had happened was I originally tried to do a reset, but I was still sick from my stomach bug, and I had eaten and it didn't sit right. And then I just did not have enough energy to continue cleaning and do what I originally was set out to do for my reset. So anyways, long story short, I ended up taking a break and putting that vlog away, and I guess what you're about to see was gonna just continue the vlog, but it doesn't really make sense. So I wanted to come on here and just clarify what was happening before you guys are like, wait, but you're doing the same thing again. It's a different day. Just wanted to come on here and let you know.
I'm going through my list of things that I have to do right now because I tend to forget. I like write it and then I like miss over little things. So I'm like trying to get better at like write it down, Michelle, and then go over it before you start the day. See, like yesterday, Michelle had big goals. Like I was gonna put on makeup. I'm just cleaning up some food that was sitting in the fridge that needs to go. I had a little bit of this ceviche left. My dad made ceviche a couple days ago and it was so good. He made it without tomatoes because he knows that I don't like tomatoes. I don't know what he did, but it was delicious. So now I'm going to attempt to make ceviche without the tomatoes. I'm gonna make like a ceviche type of ceviche. I think there is one that's like green. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know the name of it, but I think that one doesn't have tomatoes, or maybe it has tomatillo in it, but I don't think so. But I just want to make like a ceviche type of salad because I love that like cilantro, lime, lemon flavor on like a really thick tortilla chip. Where can I get a super thick tortilla chip? I don't want a tostada. I want a tortilla chip. This last Thanksgiving or Christmas, I spent it with Kim and Carlos had his family over, and they bought these chips, and they were like the most perfect chips because they were like tortilla chips, but they were super thick, so they had that like perfect crunch to it. I think I'm gonna have to go to like a Mexican market to like find the tortilla chips that I'm looking for because they don't sell them at like Albertsons. So like Tostitos, those aren't it. That's not what I'm looking for. This is my favorite part of cleanup when I go around picking up all of my laundry. In. Already picked up my room and then that's it. I changed. I have my laundry collected. I'm going through my junk drawer though because I started this when I first moved and there's a whole bunch of stuff in here that it doesn't belong here. I should just put it away. I kept them in here at first because I was like, what if I need them? But looking at it now, it doesn't look like I'm gonna be touching a lot of this stuff for a while. So like a lot of these tool things, I'm gonna put away because I don't need them. Oh, I have another one of these. Okay, I'll save you. See, that doesn't belong here either. You are receipt. Receipt. I don't know what this is for, so let's trash. Okay. Ring. What is this for? Oh, it's probably for this. I'm gonna continue emptying it out and then figure out a organization system because this is not it. I just got back home from my parents. I finished laundry, brought home a couple things that my mom made. If you guys can't hear that in the back, I'm watching Love Island. I've honestly been really late and lazy because I just haven't, it's just so much drama and I absorbed all of that in a very short amount of time. So now that I'm up to date, I'm kind of like, I'm so sick of the storyline, but I also really like season 6 way better than this season. Let me know if you guys agree. I absolutely loved everything about season 6, but I did not watch it live. I watched it literally last week. But anyways, I'm catching up. I have like 3 episodes to catch up on or something like that. Good morning. It is the next day. I spent some time with family yesterday. I usually have one day out of the week that's like specifically for them because one, I gotta do laundry like I was saying, but also because I always used to eat at least one meal with them once a week. And I'm honestly grateful because my mom is so happy to feed me because she's my mommy and I love her. But yesterday we had crab soup and it was the absolute most delicious thing. It was so fresh and the crab has so much meat in it. And then she also made Korean pancakes with like chives and a whole bunch of other veggies. Clem and I are kind of just chilling in the office. It feels more like a bedroom because this bed is so big. But once I get a sofa bed, a pull-out sofa, it will be a little more office-y. But today's plan is to continue cleaning. I have plans to, 1, vacuum for sure, clean the bathrooms, gotta mop the floors, and I really do want to somewhat move things around in the kitchen. When I first unpacked, I was like, okay, everything just needs to get out of the box and needs to go somewhere. So now that I've been in my kitchen and kind of processing, I'm like, okay, I have a better idea of like where I want things to go or where I need more space, or like, for instance, the snacks, Clemmy snacks, has to move. We have a lot to do on our to-do list, so we gotta get started. And then at the end of the night, we're just gonna take a hot shower and end with some Love Island. I started a new documentary yesterday on my mom, Jane. I always knew Mariska as an actress because she was so well known, obviously. And then I found out that she married that gentleman who is very handsome. And I was like, yeah, she's cool, whatever. But then I literally just saw her in the Call Her Daddy podcast. And she's like the most level-headed, just amazing. I want to be her. I'm obsessed with her. She just is so good at being serious, but also like that comedic relief. But anyways, I started this documentary on her, just finding out about her mom. I really loved it. I only made it halfway because I could not finish it yesterday. So I'm gonna finish it right now while I eat. I'm just eating leftover chicken noodle soup that I made over the weekend. I made some for myself. I made some for my brother who was staying with me after his birthday. And then I made some for Kim because she was just, you guys, she was so sick. I feel so bad. It came out of nowhere too, because I really thought Carlos was sick prior, but I really didn't think she was going to get sick because there was such a big gap in between. She ended up getting sick. And so I brought her soup. I didn't even get to hang out with her, but I brought her soup and I left it for her. And we were like arm's distance away from each other, and I was like, I'll see you, I love you so much. I don't have that much like noodles or chicken in here. Actually, it was the last bit of it, so we'll see what we can get out of this.
She started dating her divorce attorney. This guy named Sam Brody.
This chicken noodle soup is like empty, you guys. This is the last bit of it, so it has all the pepper and it has like the least amount of like anything in it. She got her biological dad. I'm gonna cry. So I'm currently in the middle of clearing out my pantry area just because things were not organized, you guys. Like, it's still not organized. I have to get a little kind of lazy Susan for all my seasonings because I'm not going to put them in drawers, so a lazy Susan would be really nice. I have a bunch of like food in this section, so I'm kind of just rearranging it to make it a little bit easier for myself, but I pulled something out that I need to show you. I don't think I got a chance to show you guys when I initially moved, but when I moved, my mom actually gave me these, and these are very special. We haven't used them in my family, but I've seen them and they've been in my life for a very long time. And they're even more special because when the topic of moving came up, she said, these are gonna be yours. And I said, okay, whatever, they're cute. It comes in this cute little set, right? It has this like casserole dish, and then it has this kind of little pot, which is really, really cute. I don't believe you can put this in. It is microwave safe and oven safe, but it's not like a stove top. Hold on, is there something in there? Oh my gosh, I did not know that. There are little salt and pepper shakers. There's also a smaller casserole dish. Anyways, these are very important because they are actually, one, they're Mikasa. And if you don't know anything about Mikasa, my mom's obsessed, and through her, I have gotten obsessed. I have a few Mikasa plates as well, but these are really important because these are from my baby shower. Can you believe that? It was even before I was born. I actually have photos of my mom hosting at the baby shower, and you will see this on the table. And it's kind of crazy because it's like, oh my gosh, now it's mine, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm definitely gonna keep it safe and clean and well loved. I wanna update you guys on what it's looking like. I know to you guys, it may seem like it's not organized. You're probably like, Michelle, what changed? But things have changed. I have a more organized system now. I feel like I have a better idea of where everything is. The only issue is I don't know where all these extra like plastic containers are gonna go. For the time being, I have space somewhere so they can just sit there, but I would like a better system. I could compartmentalize this section a little bit more, but down here are basically all my electric things that I need. So my toaster, my rice cooker, and all my little blenders and stuff. As of right now, as you can tell, all my tumblers are in here. Don't need any more. Haven't even wanted to buy any more. I have all the colors and all the kinds possible. And then up here, I have Clem's little container of all the S's. It is, and then for my spice area, I can't do much until I buy my Lazy Susan, which will kind of help organize this section a little bit more. And then my food has been organized a little bit more as well. All the ramens in the back, and then all the extra ramens and seaweed. These are all my teas and extra drink things. I have my electrolytes in the back, and then all my canned food. Yes, I have a lot of chili. My brother loves chili. I love chili. And then I got more refried beans because I love refried beans, and I really want to try making, ooh, I don't remember the name of it. I think it's like enfrijoladas? I can't even say the word, but if you got the gist of what I was saying, yes, that's what I meant. And then some other extra stuff. And then up there, Yes, I have a huge tub of red vine that I got from Sam's Club a few weeks ago. I think up there will go extra stuff that I'm just like really not touching at the time. I did not forget about you, by the way. I have just been so busy. And then my mom came over to drop off some things and hang out a little bit. And now I am back to cleaning. The last thing on my to-do list is my bathroom. So that is what I'm getting to. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess. I have a bunch of stuff that I had just been keeping in this area. I also need to unpack this. I'm gonna bring her out because my bathroom needs to smell delicious. It is a little bit big, so I wanna put her away because I do wanna keep the box. I don't know why, but I wanna keep the box and I need to take out the diffuser. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm going to save this because I believe, well, I'm like, dang, I don't know what to do with a beautifully packaged thing. I need to save it, but I don't need any new skincare right now. So I am going to put it away until I need new skincare, or maybe I should open it to find out what's in there first. But I don't want to ruin it. One day, we'll get to it. These are the reeds for the diffuser. See, I just need to reorganize some things and wipe down my sink and my toilet. So that's what we're gonna do now. I'm unboxing my reeds. You guys, these are some nice freaking reeds, okay? Joe Malone, I see you. I freaking see you. Look at these thick black reeds. Are you kidding me? This is about to be glorious. I am emptying out the little bottle. I think it's going to sit right here so that it smells good. I'm all done, you guys. I'm so freaking tired. I'm so tired. I took breaks throughout the day, but that was a lot. I didn't end up showing this to you guys, but I did open it this past weekend. So I'll leave the clip here of me opening it and just talking about it in general because I did film myself. Guys, a random package arrived to my door and I was like, what is this? And it's an air fryer. If you guys know, I've been using an old air fryer. So this is a huge deal, but Mrs. Remy Parsons is the one who sent me the gift. Are you kidding? Okay, I'm gonna unpack it and then I'll show you guys what it looks like because I'm so excited. Here it is. It's so pretty. This is the new Kasori. I believe it has like an LED screen for the buttons, and then inside is perfect. It also came with this extra stuff to cook. I'm so excited. I haven't decided if I'm going to display it or if I'm going to put it away because it is shallow enough to be put away. She's kind of really pretty though, so maybe she can stay out. The ultimate goal for this area, because it is my biggest counter space, will be to clear it completely. These are going to my mom's. That side is not complete, but eventually what will happen is my Smeg kettle is here and then a Smeg toaster will go here. That's the ultimate goal. So that's what this little station will look like. And then over here, clearly I don't know what I'm doing because I don't know what I'm doing. My Alexa's plugged in just for the time being. This is my little section where I don't know what I'm doing with. But these will be filled up. I got these from Goodies LA. I went to the Costa Mesa location and I got them a while back and I love them. And the reason why I chose them to be this way, one is lighter and one is darker. So take a wild guess as to why I would have done that. But if you guessed salt and pepper, you're correct. I just don't know if I am this girly, but I feel like I am at the same time. I don't know. We'll leave them out for the time being, but this section is a little cumfuncle. That is pretty much it for the day. Other than that, I cleaned my room, put away laundry, cleaned the bathroom, just normal things, you know? But I am tired and your girl actually realized she forgot to eat. I had that chicken noodle soup earlier with you guys and I haven't eaten since. I was so busy cleaning and then my mom came and then I had to hop on a call and then I kind of just forgot. So now I gotta make food. I originally was planning on making kimchi jjigae, which is kimchi stew. But now that it's so late, I don't think I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that tomorrow. But for now, I guess I will just dig through and see what I have.